Hey guys, thanks for coming back to check out the video. Sorry it has been so long. It feels like forever since I have sat down to film. It's probably been like maybe 3 weeks, maybe 2 since I last uploaded, and I apologize for that. I had some stuff go on. I tried to pre-film some things and nothing just turned out the way that I wanted it to. So it was a great learning experience, you know. It showed me that I need to set aside more time, I guess, to film and to edit and to make sure that things look like I want them to. So hopefully we can just get back into the swing of things and, you know, continue with our regularly scheduled 2 uploads a week. So glad to be back. Hope that you are glad to have me back, and let's just get into it. So this is going to be my first update to my rolling roulette project pan. And the exciting news is that the girls who created this, Rebecca and Alexi, I'll link their channels down below. They have started their 5th round, I believe, 4th or 5th round. I think it's the 5th. So they've started the 5th round to this series where they and a bunch of other, you know, people are using this same spreadsheet or the same like 50 categories, and they randomize it as well. The only difference is that theirs is only running until July. Theirs is only running until July, I believe. So if I can find it, I will link the playlist down below. You should definitely go check them out. They've started, everyone has their intros up. I'm not included in that because mine is running until the end of the year. So I use the 50 categories that they picked because I had no idea where to start. I wanted to start project planning, but I had no idea like how to choose products for myself. So I liked their categories, so that's what I'm using. So like I said, this is the first update. This should have went up on April 30th. We are now on May 3rd. So once April 30th hit, I stopped using all the products that I had picked. That way I could show you like a month's worth of use. So let's just get right into it and see what we have going on. So I'm not going to go in the order that I picked these. I'm going to show you the products first that I am going to be keeping in this project, not the ones that I've like hit my goal on or completed so that I can roll them out. So let's just first start with the category that I have right here in my hand was for number 34, which was an underrated product. So I chose the Essence Melted Chrome Eyeshadow in the shade Zinc About You. So I hopefully have a picture. I know I have pictures of it before, so hopefully I can insert the before pictures, you know, now. And then here's what it looks like right as of today. So I don't know if the lighting is kind of washing that out. I'm trying to like block my face too, but there is a dip in it. I think you can tell this was ultimately like brand new when I first started. So my goal with this was to use it 25 times. I did not hit that. I used it 10 times this, you know, past month, which I think is good because it doesn't look like it in, you know, in the pan, but it is a quite like bling glam kind of, you know, silver pink shade. And I tried to wear it to work a few times, but I just kind of felt like it was a little much. So 10 times in a month, I feel pretty proud of that. So we're going to keep this in, keep working on it, and, you know, hit that 25 goal. The next one was a product that I bought online, and that was the CYO Lip Liner in the shade Handful. I'm not going to roll it up all the way. I have it marked on a piece of paper, but I want to be able to show you the color. I don't know if you can see it. It's like this great... It's like a pink, like My Lips, but better. I would say it's really pretty. It's the only thing I'm wearing, you know, today. I do like to, you know, line my lips with it, and then there's even sometimes where I just put on a lip gloss over top of it and go. So it's been really great to use this. Been quite effortless. Let me get my piece of paper out here to show you. So let's see. Hopefully we can hold it to where the light isn't totally distorting this. Let me try to, there we go, maybe. So I hold the bottom of the lip liner to the bottom of the page and then roll it out completely, obviously. So that first line is our intro line where we started, and then this one is where we were at on the 30th. And I feel like for someone who until this project never really remembered to use the lip liner. That's a lot of use. That's way more than I expected to have used. And so the goal with that one too, just to remind you, is to use it up completely. So I feel like I could get that done by the end of the year, hopefully sooner, but I'm really happy from, you know, that from a month's use to have that much progress to show. Anyway, the next one that I drew was number 13, and that was a product that I received as a gift. So I had got the original Tarte, like Pro Glow. I don't know if it's the original, but they've come out with a blush one. I got the Tarte Pro Glow palette where it had the 4 highlighters, and then it had a contour, like a powder contour and a cream contour. So I depotted all the highlighters, and then, so anyway, point being, I don't have it as the palette. And so it was a product I received as a gift. It was a product I received as a gift. So I chose the shade Strobe to work on. And I don't know if you can tell, there is, I feel like, a dip going on in here. Can you see? Maybe? I think so. So, and it had gotten love before it was in this project, but I've definitely used it a lot more. And so the goal with that one too is to hit pan. So I've never hit pan on a highlighter, never hit pan on a Tarte product either, so I really don't know like how much longer that's going to take. I do love it though, because it's a great everyday highlighter, and it's really nice when it's layered. So I do enjoy it. Now onto the more exciting parts, I guess. This will be you know, the products that I did hit my goal on and that I can roll out, and then we'll pick new numbers and we will see what we're working with. So the first one that I want to show you is we got category number 32, which was something in your favorite shade. So I had this little, I guess it's a sample size from Doucce, from the company Doucce, D-O-U-C-C-E, I think. It was one of their blushes, and it's in the shade RSVP. So it's just a great, like, my favorite kind of blush shade, that like kind of pink purple shade. But my goal was to use it 30 times, which I did. And I'm also pretty proud because if you'll remember, and I'll insert a picture if I can edit that to be the right way, but it had the like a D imprinted on it. And so now looking at it, the D is still faintly there, but I wore that away quite a good bit. And I did wear this 30 times, you know, before the month ended. So I'm really proud of myself. And so, too, just to let you know, sometimes I would come home from work or from being out, and then we would go out later that night. So I would redo my makeup, and I would count that as 2 uses, even though it was like in the same day, because I still used it, you know, 2 different occasions. So, or 2 different times, even though it was the same day. So anyway, did hit my goal on that one. 30 uses. Get to roll that one out and pick a new number. The next one is a product that we haven't used in a while, and so for that I chose this CYO like bronzing and illuminating compact in the radiant one. I think they have like 1 or 2 shades, I'm not sure, but it's like the highlight bronzer blush. And so I typically just swirl it around and, you know, apply it like a glowy bronzer almost. So the goal with that was to hit pan, and I'd used it a handful of times before putting it into this project, but here's what it looks like now. And I must say, I am quite proud of myself to have hit pan. I have come to find that this is not like my favorite product to use as a bronzer. I have to like swirl my blush in here like a good, you know, 8 to 10 times just to get the color payoff that I want. So now that I've like hit my goal on it and hit pan on it, what I want to do is possibly, you know, repress this as like 1 shade instead of it being like the 3 individual shades. Repress it as the 1 shade and see what that looks like. Does it look like a good blush or a bronzer? I'm sure it'll still look like a fine, I'm sure once if I did that and mixed them all and repressed it, I could still use it in some capacity. So I might end up doing that with it, but did hit my goal on it, hit pan, so get to roll that out. The next one was a product that I would recommend to anyone, And so this is a non-cruelty free, this is a non-cruelty free product, which I am also trying to actively work on getting all of my non-cruelty free items out of my collection. So here's one gone. But a product I would recommend to anyone is the MAC Prep and Prime. So as you can see, this bottle is empty. So we started with this line, and then here, I got down to here by, I think, the 10th. I marked on here the 10th of April, and the nozzle broke. So I had this was like the only spray bottle that I had that was already empty. So I alcoholed it and like put alcohol and warm water through this, rinsed it out really good, and put the rest of this into this, and you can hear this is empty too. It's like a Briogeo Don't Despair leave-in conditioner, but so I was using it out of this, but I did use it up completely. You can hear nothing, I promise. We get to randomize 3 new numbers, so I am going to randomize all 3 of them with you, and then I will come back and I'll tell you what the categories are and what I picked for the 3 new categories that we get. So I have the Pretty Random app, and you first put it in and it has 49 already selected. Yeah, if I hold it right there, you can see it. So randomize. So we get 46, 26, and 35. 46, 26, and 35. I will be right back, you guys. Okay, so I'm back. So that was a second for you and probably like 5 minutes for me. It was very easy to pick the products this round. Don't know why. Last time it was a struggle. It took a while to pick the 6. So I have my 3. So let's go over what we have. The first number that we got was number 46, which is an item out of a subscription box. But anyway, the only product that I have left from BoxyCharm or the Sephora Play right now in my possession is this Smashbox Bullet Lipstick, and I believe it's the Be Legendary. I honestly, the label has like kind of rubbed off the bottom, so I can't tell you the shade name. Hopefully I can find it online and be able to tell you, but it's great for spring. It's this great like hot pink color, right? Really pretty for spring. I'm so holding this so awkwardly, but that is how much I have left right now. So I want to set like realistic goals. I don't think I could finish this, well, yeah, no, I don't want to pan a lipstick. I don't want to finish a lipstick. So my goal with this is, to use this, I think, so I wouldn't count this like I would just count this like the day that I wear it as one time, because I feel like you would reapply this quite often during the day, and you would hit your uses pretty quickly. So I'm going to say I want to wear this, carry this on me, reapply it for, let's do 15 days. 15 days. I feel like that's a good for me, because I don't tend to do bullet lipsticks. I tend to do like lip balms and lip glosses. That's it. So we will use this for 15 days, and we will see our progress. I will mark it on my paper, everything like that. The next one that we drew was number 26, which is a matte product. So I used to be all about the matte life, and I probably look a little matte on camera, to be quite honest. But as of late, I've been into more of like dewy foundations and, illuminating primers and things like that. Especially in the winter, my skin got so dry. So I'm interested to see how I'll feel when we're actually in like the dead of summer, because it's already starting to get pretty hot up here on some days. But the matte product that I chose, this, I kind of wanted to keep it interesting and try to pull in a variety of different products. So I have the Tarte ShapeTape Matte Foundation. I don't know why I'm showing you the label. This is a bottle of foundation. Mine is in the shade Light Sand, which is a little too dark right now. I don't know. Maybe I can pull it off. But yeah, it's in the shade Light Sand. So I'm going to use this. I would love to just, I'm going to make this my daily foundation from here, which would be May, let's see, did I lie to you earlier? No, it's May 3rd, Friday, May 3rd. So from May 3rd to, let's say, the end of May, May 31st. I know that's not exactly like a month's worth of use, but I'm going to make this my daily foundation, and let's just see what kind of progress we can look. This bottle is like basically brand new, and it's kind of old. I don't even want to tell you how old this is. I mean, it's not like 6 years old. Well, of course not, because the product hadn't even been out that long. But it's probably like at the year mark. Yeah, it's probably at like the year mark. So let's just, the goal is that this will be the daily foundation from here until the end of May. I don't know, maybe you don't like that goal, but that's the goal I'm going to set. My project, my goals, right? So, anyway, the last one that we drew was number 35, which is a product from Colourpop. So most of my products from Colourpop are the Super Shock shadows, and I already have a Pan Those Eyeshadows thing going on, and in that, one of my rules is that I always, out of my 6 eyeshadows, I always have to have a Colourpop one. So I didn't want to pull in another Super Shock shadow. And so I have a brow pencil, I have some lip glosses, that's about it. And then I do have some eyeshadow, like singles that aren't Super Shock shadows, but, and I know this is, I just got done with a blush, but I ordered this on a whim, and it's the Super Shock Cheek, and it's in the shade Count Me In, which I think was new, like part of their spring line. I'm not sure if it's like new to the spring line, but I got it like when I picked up the Sweet Talk palette, and it is this really nice like pink spring shade, and you can see there's like some dips in it. I have used it. Oh, some of it like came off in the lid. Can you see? Does that normally happen? I don't know how that happened. Well, I will get that out of there and use that. Anyway, point being is I have not made up my mind if I like this or not. I have tried applying it with my fingers. I have tried applying it with a beauty sponge, and I have tried applying it with a synthetic brush. I don't know. I haven't found a way that I like it yet. So if you have any suggestions, leave them down below, because I'm at a loss. And I know I looked online and it said use a synthetic brush or a beauty sponge, and I've tried that, but I don't know. I just don't like it. So yeah, I want to try to hit pan on this. It's a great shade for this time of year. There's no reason why I shouldn't, you know, be drawn to reach for it. And maybe I will fall in love with it, which would be great. So yeah, hit pan on this. The Super Shock Cheek. Hit pan. The Tarte Matte ShapeTape Matte Foundation is going to be my daily foundation from here until May 31st. And then the Smashbox Bullet Lipstick in the shade, I apologize, I don't know, hopefully I can find it, use for 15 days. So I feel like that's pretty good. Then plus the 3 that are still currently in. So let's just get rolling. Start this next round, okay? So thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.